Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great night so far. I am slowly but surely loading myself in here and getting prepared for the evening. We're going to be on part 4, page 4 of the Octopus Hat. And we are going to be working on the puffers. See, we have all of the backs done. So it looks like a little shriveled up spider right now with his skinny legs. See it? See, hold on. This is what it looks like when you wear it right now. Got these skinny little tentacles. But once we start putting the puffers on them, the puffers are going to make it pop out, be thicker, and then when we sew them together, it's going to bend this back part like this. So it's going to go inward like that. And then we're also going to be curling the tentacles because we want them to like an octopus. So I keep grabbing my work mouse. Here we go. I hope everyone is doing well. Last place that we stopped on was measuring out the tentacles, and I was able to complete, I believe, 1 or 2 while I was on the call. Now, as you notice, I still have tails. I have the strings hanging out. That is normal. So for this one, as you see here, we went right through that first half double crochet. We're going to do a chain 1 and then loop over, grab, hold on. Okay, she does do half double crochets in every single one. So yeah, we go back into the same one and we're going to do a half double crochet. And just because we did it on the last one, we're going to keep doing that linked half double crochet. So we're going to go right in that post again. Got to pull this apart because it's black. It's hard to see. There's that one post from the half double crochet. And you'll see your posts if you have different colors, but they are what's grabbing on to the main part of the hat. So if you have to stretch it a little bit to see it, but it will be a V in every single crochet or in every single stitch for the main hat right here. So I got one of the posts. I'm going to go right into the second post here. There we go. The yarn. Maybe, if it will let me. Go. Let's go all 3. Okay, let's see here. Is that good? It's starting to look good, yeah. Here we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, she says, and in the rest of the row. So we're going to go ahead and keep going and do the half double crochet all the way down, which I lost my hoop. There we go. There we go. Find that V again. That little tail. Ugh. Oh, it's so difficult. Grab it. There we go. Yeah. See, and I do this for a couple reasons. If you look, I may have to bring my camera closer or bring my stuff closer. If you look, see, I did these 3 stitches. It looks like it's incorporated with it. You don't have to do any sewing. There's not going to be any spaces. You're not losing any of your depth. And it's going to be thick still. And that's what you mainly want, is you want this to be, you want the tentacles to be thick. It has to have weight. It has to feel like a tentacle when you touch it. That's why I was saying that you want your main hat thin. Because I promise you, you are not going to be cold with the rest of this. The tentacles will keep your face warm. So, I keep going with the linked half double crochets. We already got, I believe, 3 done. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Here. Anybody that just hopped in, we are on page 4 of the Octopus Hat. We are working on putting the suckers on the tentacles. And you're not missing much, because right now, all we are trying to do is put half double crochets and every single half double crochet at the bottom. See? So there will be this one. You'll have your separation in between here. And see, look, no sewing. You won't have to sew it together. It'll already be together. That's the best part. That's why I like this right here. The only parts you'll have to sew is right on the sides. Yeah, I think we got one more left. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got 2 more left. Sorry. We have 8. And that is another thing too. Your bottom, your half double crochets down here have to match the half double crochets on the bottom. So if you had or if you had 8 half double crochets down there, then you have to end with 8 half double crochets. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Because on mine, I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now it says, this is again where she says chain 2. Chain 2 doesn't count as half double crochet throughout. So back to what I was saying, and I believe part 2 or the last part on part 3. I think it was last part 3. Every time she says chain 2 doesn't count as half double crochet, no, chain 1. I say that because if you missed it on the last one, this one actually should be easier because we have the glow in the dark yarn. Let's see here. So if we, come on, made it so bright. If we chain 2, see, come on. That's a little better. We'll just try this. Okay, if we chain 2 and then do a half double crochet in the same stitch, and then continue on, we'll just do a few stitches here just so you can see. Okay, so we got a few of these stitches put in here. See this right here, that the extra chain? It bumps out. Come on. Why is that so aggressively bright? Trying to see if, oh, there we go. Okay. So let me turn off the light then, because that doesn't seem to be working beneficially. That actually is much better. Okay, so see that? Has a bump on the side. You don't want that. You want that gone. So if you take that away, and you only go down to one chain, so we'll remove all the chains. See, no chain left. We're going to go ahead and chain one, just one. Okay. Turn, and then do a half double crochet into the same post. And we're going to do the same amount of stitches. It was about 3 stitches, right? So we're going to go that one, do another one, and then I'm going to show you. See? That bump is gone. It's just flat. There's no chain right there in that space, and this stitch counts as a stitch. It's a V. See? So there's no longer that bump going along the side. It's flat, which is kind of hard to tell with this, but as you keep going, like look at the tentacles. They're flat. You don't have that boom, 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 bump going down every single row. So that's why I say if it doesn't count as a stitch, only chain 1. Chain 2 if it counts as a stitch. But that's my personal preference. I'm going to turn the light back on only because it's hard to see without it. And I'll pull the instructions back up. I am not looking at her instructions. I'm going by based off of what I know. So, we go all the way back down here. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Chain 1, turn, half double crochet into the first one, grab that link, and then this is considered your yarn over. Okay, so you got 2 on the hook, right? Once you have 2 on the hook, you insert into the same stitch, pull up, you got 3 on the hook. Okay, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through 2 of those. So you still got 2 right here. All right, yarn over again, insert to the same hook, and do the same thing. Go through 2, now you got 3 on the hook. We're going to do that until we got 6 on the hook. I got 4, 5, and 6. So now I should have 6 on my hook, and I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Yarn over, and we're going to pull through all 6 of these. All right. And since we did have double crochets, we're going to use one of those posts from the double crochet as the yarn over, go into the next stitch, and we're just doing a good old-fashioned half double crochet. It says to do that twice. I have 1 on the outside, so we're going to have 1 on the outside here. We're going to do 4 half double crochets in the middle. Okay, so now we should have 1 left with the sucker. Okay. I love it. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't double up because it would have been way too thick. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do another sucker. I've got it now. Go, we're gonna take a look. Yeah. Got them puffers going. Ta-da! Okay, so now we are going to continue that down. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 rows until we get down to a decrease. So we are going to continue this same pattern all the way down. So now we get to chain 1, turn the work, and then half double crochet in every single stitch. Ah, look at that. Got them two puffers. Them two puffers. All right, now chain 1, turn work. We're gonna do 1 half double crochet. Oops. Right with that leg. Stick it in there. There we go. Go through 2, yarn over, stick it again. 2, yarn over, stick it again. 2, yarn over. Right, and we should have 6 on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, pull through all 6 of them. Right down that way. Half double crochet. Mm. 2, 3, and 4. And after this one, we do another sucker. So we're gonna 2, 3, 4, and oops, what am I doing? Mistaken things. Like, look at there. Yeah. We got 2 puffers done. We got 2 puffers done. 2 puffers, 2 puffers. We got 2 puffers done. Okay, so let's lay it on back. Now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 5 rows done. Yes. And see, look, the puffers makes it bend too. So as I was saying, we're gonna have the back bending too, like that. I love it. See, now some people, they fill theirs with polyfill. I don't do that. I don't do that for a lot of reasons. It could seep through. You'll start having cotton peeking through your tiny, tiny little stitches. Even though I did link stitch, it still happens, especially if you wash the item. Then yeah, it's gonna end up coming apart. So I don't do any polyfill because I don't want that much pressure. I want my stitches to hold where they are, and I don't want this to come apart regardless if you've worn it all day, all week. You take it off, put it on, throw it away at a rave party, who knows? There's many different reasons on why someone would wear an octopus hat, but I have had a lot of people ask for it, so to each their own. We're gonna go back to doing the row of puffers because we already did the half double crochet row. So now we're going back and doing the puffer row. That's pretty much all this is, guys, is you do one puffer, do half double crochets in between the puffers and at the end of the puffers, and then you decrease when you decreased on your tentacles. So when your tentacles got smaller, so did the puffers. You're gonna have smaller areas to, or a smaller, losing my whole train of thought, a smaller, well, my brain went on vacation. How's everybody else doing? 5, 6. Yeah, I had the leg of this to stick out and it distracted me because my brain went, why? Lost my whole train of thought. Now I know why I did the last one so very tight. Wow, it's already 8 o'clock. Wow, we haven't even finished one tentacle. Uh-oh. I think I'm only going to be able to get one tentacle done tonight, guys, on the live stream. However, it's very repetitive. You do the same thing from each tentacle. The only things that will change is the amount of half double crochets in between your puffers. That's about it. And you can change them and make them fit the piece that you were trying to make. So if you have a bigger hat, like I have, then you're gonna need more half double crochets at the beginning than you did if you made uh, a a smaller type of hat or just smaller tentacles. Period. Boy, let me tell ya, Bobby, time is flying on by. Go, looky there, guys. Woohoo! We got 3 rows of puffers. We got 6 of them. Looks good. Love them so much. They're so thick. Bump up. I love them thick like that because when you sew them onto the back of the tentacle like this, and they start curling like that, they bump up even more, and it feels like actual tentacles. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna peek. Is that ball in there? Oh yeah, we haven't even. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, no, that's all, that one's ours. We got a tanglement from the other ball yarn, so we're gonna. Uh, I was worried that since this yarn is thicker than what I thought, that I may end up using more of it than what I thought, but nope. Nope, I'm good. I still got that 2 balls or 2 cakes and a half. So, we're still good. All right, did we just finish? Yeah, we did. We just finished the half double crochet round, so we're back to doing the puffer round again. And I believe this is the last puffer round for 8. I believe after this one, we're going to be doing a decrease. All right. Yeah. Before I go on my half double crochet round, let's lay it down. Yep, we are right at the 8 mark. Oops. My phone is even like, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, looks so good. Okay, so now, let's see here. We're gonna do, okay, so it does do the 2 half double crochets at the beginning. So we're gonna go ahead and chain 1, turn, and then in the first row, or the first 2 stitches, we're gonna do half double crochet together. Now, if you don't know how to do half double crochet together, there are many different YouTube channels out there that you can use for those instructions. I do not have those instructions just yet, but one day I will be able to make a video with just simple stitches on how to be able to do those. Right now I'm trying to complete the octopus hat. So we have completed the 2 half double crochets together. Now we're going into the next stitch. And from here on out, it is just half double crochet into every single stitch until we've completed the row. All right, so now instead of 8, we should have 7. So I want to count to make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. We have squeezed ourselves inward. Okay, so now we are going to chain 1. Now, where I make my decreases on my puffs is the space between the puffs. All I do is decrease the amount of stitches I have between the puffs. Not on the outside, between. I keep 1 half double crochet on the outside of both of the puffers every single time. I want there to be a border on the outside. I don't want the puffer sitting on the edge. So then we're going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and make another puffer in the second stitch, just like before. Okay, so on the last rounds down here with the puffers, we were doing 4. See the 4 right here? We were doing 4 stitches between the 2 puffs. Now we're only going to do 3. So I've done 1 right here. I did it tight, so it may take me a second to get my hook in here. There we go. Okay, so I got 1. I'm going to do 2. And 3. And instead of doing another half double crochet, we're going to do a puffer, a little sucker right there. So we're going to do that once again. Got our 3 in the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, 2, 2, and then 1 there. 2. So now we should have 6. Yep. We're going to go ahead and go through all of those. Bottom post, and then half double crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1, half double crochet in every single stitch. I love how she took the time to write the pattern, because this is one of those that once you understand it, you don't really need the pattern. You're able to create it, mold it, shift it to genuinely whatever you want it to look like in the octopus form. Like if you want your octopus to be a completely different color, make it a completely different color. If you want your octopus tentacles to be thick and short, make them thick and short. Or you want them long and thick, go ahead and do it. Short and thick. Who knows? There's so many different varieties that you can change this into. It's very flexible. Very, very flexible. So she did an amazing work for all of us to not only give us this pattern, but give it to us for free. I have pinned her pattern in the comments, so if anybody is wanting to follow along with it, it is in the comments and also in the detail of the video. I'm a perfectionist. I need to stop fixating on one spot. That is a big problem with being a crochet artist, is you can't be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. You can try to make it as close as perfect as possible, but there's going to be a mistake somewhere. Whether it be an increase, a stitch that wasn't fully picked up, a missed stitch entirely, a decrease where you shouldn't need one. There's many different things that can happen. And unfortunately, they do happen. So that's my problem, is I try to be a perfectionist. You really can't be, so kind of defeats the purpose. So now, yeah, as you notice, your puffers will start to close in. I love it so much. I don't know what it is about these. They bring me such satisfaction. Okay. So we got, I think, only 4 more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only have 4 more rows, and then we'll decrease again. And at some point, when we get down to the 4 half double crochets down here, we'll only have one puffer. We will no longer have these 2 rows of 2. We'll just have one going down the center. You'll see what I'm saying when we get down there. I am definitely only going to be able to complete one tentacle tonight, since this has taken much longer than what I thought it would. But as I said before, this is a very, very repetitive pattern when it comes to the tentacles part. So you're not missing much. If you don't see something, or you're like, wait, how do I do that? Rewatch the video, and I assure you, if your tentacle is 7 wide, 5 wide on half double crochets, it doesn't matter. It is going to be the same all the way through for every single tentacle. There is no difference. The only difference is the amount of half double crochets. That's it. Okay, so let's see. I think we only completed 2 rows after that. Oh, wow. We are now at the point where we decrease down to 6. It's actually supposed to be on this row. Oops. I was talking to you guys, and I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Half double crochet together. This time, we're only going to have 2 half double crochets in between both the puffers. I made that way too tight. I seen it go shrivel. It shrinked up on me like, nope. I'm not even gonna try to stick my hook through that. It's gonna be a no. There was 2, it just didn't look like it. Alright. Turn. After crochet, as a single stitch. Actually, wasn't much on 6 stitches, so I think we maybe are already decreasing down to 5. I'm gonna complete this round and then measure it and find out. Okay, so let's see. So now we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here. Let's lay it down on top of the tentacle. Right. Yeah, we have one last row of puffer, and then we got to go back down to 5. So this is where we start doing more and more decreases because we're now getting towards the end of the top tentacle. So it's going to have more and more decreases. Okay, so we finished our row of puffer. Now we got to do a row of decrease. We got 1, make sure we got the right count here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-ba-da-ba. I love it. Love it. Love it. Look at it. Look at your bird. Love it. And for 5, I believe we only do 1 row of puffer. And we're going to have to decrease down to 4. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna do this row of half double crochets, but I may have to unravel it depending on if we're at the mark where we have to decrease down to 4. Okay, so now let's lay it back down on the tentacle. Let's see, are we at the 4 yet? We are. That's the 5 to 4 right there. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put this down. We are very close. Look at that. Only got this much of a tail left. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 3 more rows. So we got a row of puffer, a row of single or half double crochet, I should say, and then maybe 1 more puffer before we finish off with half double crochets. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see how this turns out. So let's keep going here. We are about done with this tentacle. Let's just see here. I think we are now at the point where we just do the half double crochets to finish off the end. Okay, so let's lay it back down. Yep. Now we're just gonna go half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, and then end. That's it. This next round, though, I do have to say we are gonna decrease down from down from 4 to 3 stitches. But regardless, we are still doing just half double crochets to the end. And when you have your tentacle as long as you want it, you will do one last decrease, finished with a slip stitch. Now, when you lay it down, should equal out to the same size as your tentacle below. See? See? It looks good, guys. We got that tentacle going. I'm curious. Let's see here. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna turn off the big light, and we're gonna stick this under the glow in the dark. We're gonna stick the glow in the dark yarn under the light real quick, and then we're gonna see like how bright it glows, because that's what I've been really interested on. So, okay, so let's change this light. And we're going to turn it up directly in the sunlight. Very interested what this is going to look like. This is the first time I've got to mess with glow in the dark yarn. So I'm very intrigued. Okay, that should be enough to at least get an idea. So let me turn off this light, and then you ready, you ready, you ready. I love that so much. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that. That is gonna look so good when we're done. Ah, I can't. That is so awesome. Okay, so we have finished one tentacle for the night, guys. I am gonna go ahead and keep completing them till we get all the way around. And then once we have all of our tentacles done, I will, on the next stream, we're going to sew them together along the side, because you do have to sew them a particular way so that it curls, because you only want it to curl one way. And so you have to pay attention mostly for the sewing. But there's going to be less sewing since, of course, we just connected into here, right at that top part, instead of having to make separate tentacles and then sew those on later. Just makes more work. So if you're able to just get them in there right at the beginning, at least that's one less sewing you have to do. The other sewing is to shape the tentacle. But I am so happy with how it's turning out. This yarn is amazing. Let's just, hold on. I did one of the front tentacles so we can see what it looks like. But see, look, this is going to be the downward, so the back side is going to be like this. And then we're going to have the tentacle like this, and it's going to curl that way. Like that. I love it. I love it. And then we're going to have the eyes. We already got the mantle done. That was the easy part. So, but woohoo, we're getting them going. We're getting them going. I love it so much. I'm going to go ahead and start shutting down the stream for the night. I figured it would take me until about 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock actually, till about 9 o'clock, and I was almost right, about 20 minutes off. So I thank you everyone who hopped into the stream and said hi. Got to talk to you guys in the comments, and thank you for your continuous support. As before, anybody who has missed my live stream or they want to watch with just the hat and not hear me talking as much, please go visit my YouTube channel. I will have all the videos, part 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them on there. There's a whole playlist that's specifically for the octopus hat. So please go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you get notified every time a video is uploaded, because last time the video was uploaded then taken down by YouTube because of one little small piece of copyright. So just bear with me, guys. If you don't see a video after I went live and it's supposed to be there, please message me and let me know, because I didn't know about the YouTube video being taken down until almost a whole week after I uploaded it. So, I love you guys. I thank y'all so much for you guys just being you. And I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely evening. Good night, guys.